Hey, um, as the title says, this is just a motivation for me, and y'all aren't gonna be seeing like this is the most you're gonna see of me because I've already made one like this. I've already made a vent session, but I turned it into a song, and this one isn't gonna be that. I hope you guys can still hear me, but yeah, I mainly need this to motivate myself and shit. Like fucking, I hope I don't get demonetized or anything because of like all the words I'm gonna be speaking. But what's the word? And guys, this isn't gonna be filtered. This isn't gonna be edited or nothing. Like as you guys just saw, I just got in the car. I am dead ass just doing this off the fly. You guys aren't gonna see. Actually, no, I'm gonna go. My bad. You guys aren't gonna see me because it's only my words that I want to talk about, or that I want to hear. The last vent session, I obviously turned it into a song, and that was amazing and all. But this one, I want it to be just my words and shit. But you need to be your own motivation. You dead ass do. You need to be your own motivation, your own push, or the person that gets you there. The person who's like, oh, you did so good today. Like you need to keep going. You need to be that person for yourself. And whether I'm just ranting or yapping, I like, hopefully someone needs to hear this too. Somebody's on the same page. If not, oh well, it'd be like that. I'm mainly going off because of just I'm not saying my life is going shitty or terrible, no. But I just have, my mind's going a million different miles per hour because of a million different things, and obviously that's nobody's fault but mine. I'll put myself in this position, and I'm proud of it because right now I'm in the plans of working on a release party, a listening party for myself, for my mixtape that's coming out. That's called "This Is Not a Mixtape," or "This Is a I can't think right now, but because I'm on lunch right now, my main job, so it's like I'm dead ass just doing this just because I've been thinking about this, and I just hopefully something, I don't know, my bad. But so I'm in works of working on my listening party for my mixtape / album that's gonna drop next month. If you guys want to check it out, please do. If you guys aren't here by then, I don't know. Hopefully it's out by the time you guys see this. I don't know if everyone sees this before. Thank you. But I'm in the works for working on this listening party. And I've talked to a few peers. And if you guys happen to get this video, that's going to be the worst. That's going to be like my worst luck ever. Because you guys don't get any of my videos. And then for you guys to get this one, I'd be mad. But yeah, I've been talking to some of my peers. And I've been telling them my plans and stuff. And they've been supportive of my career. But now that I want to do this, they're like questioning me. They're like, they want to do, they're proud of me, but they kind of want to do it their own way. But it's like, no, I need to take this Cubman character to the next level. I need to take this Cubman personality, this ego, this alter ego. Yeah, like I need to take it to the next level. I know and I feel it in my heart that my music is kick-ass. It's good. It's something. And that might be cocky. You guys could see it as whatever, but no, I know my shit's at least decent. It can get heard and it's not gonna get like bashed on. And if it does, it's probably because you don't like dance music, and that's fine. There's no wrong in that. And if you just hate it overall, that's perfectly fine. But I feel like I'm in a position where I should be in a better place, and I haven't been because I haven't been putting that step. I haven't been taking that next step to take the Cubman character to the next level, to be where I want to be. And again, that's my fault. I barely literally started putting in full gas every day, 10 plus posts, 15 plus posts a day sometimes. I barely started doing like a month or two ago, like literally. And I'm starting to see the results that I wanted, but it's like, imagine if I would have done that years earlier. I would be in a way better position. Maybe not, but yeah, I feel like I should be in a better position, so I'm gonna start taking the next step. I'm gonna start taking my image more better. I feel like I'm already giving my all into the music, so I feel like that's there, and I'm gonna continue to do it. But like stuff like this. Like, I could just do a random meetup at like a family member's house and just play. But no, I wanna take it to the next level, and I want friends to come. I want even some like strangers, some few people I meet online that I'm like talking to. I want some mutuals. I want them to come. I want it to be a little experience, a literal listening party. I don't want it to just be a kickback, something in the background that they don't even pay attention to. No, I want that to be the main idea. I want that to be the focus. Like, I'm even debating if I want to do a little set before, so I don't take the attention away from the album, if that makes any sense. But I had this one idea that I want to do this one stage, and look, again, if these my peers, they happen to get these videos, I'm gonna be so mad, because like, dog, of course, when I try to talk, they don't hear, but this happens, I'm gonna be mad. But I'm trying to do this one thing. I'm trying to build my stage. I'm trying to be involved with the crowd. I don't want to be on a stage in front of everyone, be like an auditorium where it's like you're looking up at me. No, I don't want that at all. My plan is literally to get like 10, 11 pallets, make them into a bigger square, and then put 2 of them in the middle so I could be like a little elevated surface. But it's not going to be the same, because I'm not going to have the stage blocked off. People could go right there next to me if they want to. They could go right there next to me. They could see me mixing. They could, I guess, like a boiler room type set, you get me? But not really, not with all the fences and shit, not with all that. Just literally, I want everyone to be there with me. I don't want them looking up at me. And that goes into something else. I know this might be a dumb thing, because I know in some situations, if I really want to take this seriously, I'm gonna need to take that step. I'm gonna need to, if I want to play EDC, if I want to play Tomorrowland, if I want to play a boiler room, for example, if I want to play anywhere, those big festivals, I want to play Coachella, if I want to play literally anything, Lollapalooza, fuck, I gotta get over that, because they're not gonna make, if I don't want to be where they want, they're gonna take me off the lineup. They're not gonna be like, oh, you want to perform in the middle of the crowd, good for you. No, like, they're not gonna help me with that. Like, so, and if I have to miss out on some opportunities, God, I will, because I don't. And look, obviously, if I want to become famous, that's gonna happen eventually. But no, I'm not gonna. If I get to that point where I'm right there, I'm gonna invest the money to pull a Daft Punk, get a literal bear mask to go with the Cubman, the name, and so they don't see me, because I don't want to be idolized. I don't want to be the one that people, like, when you go to Razor nowadays, they look at the DJ, and I don't want that. If I get to that point where I could throw on my own shows, as I'm trying to take that next step now, I'm not even going to be in the room. I'm going to be in the back room. I'm going to be in the green room with all the cables leading up to the speakers in the main room, because I want people to focus on the actual music. I don't want me to be idolized. I don't want me to be looked up to. I want the music to be looked up to. If somebody says I saved their life, no, I didn't. That's God. In my opinion, every idea that I get, it's God. It's not, and I'm not going to turn into some religious talk, don't worry. But it's God. It's a higher being that's doing that, that's putting out that input through, or that output through my body. I don't think it's me, and I'm blessed that I'm able to do that, because obviously, like, if I want to bring it back down to reality, yes, it is me, obviously. But that's why I wear the mask, and even though some people question me, that's why I wear the mask on these TikTok videos, on these YouTube videos. If I were to blow up tomorrow, if You Never Loved Me blows up, if Cub Bounce 3 blows up, if Rich Boy shit blows up, if anything blows up, I don't want to be going out on the street and being like, oh, you saved my life. No, I didn't do nothing. It's the music. The music spoke to you, and I'm glad it did. Thank God it did, but I don't want that. If I get to that point where I could rent out warehouses, as Fred again does, if I could rent warehouses like Medusa, and I know those are venues. If I could do it like James Hype, if I could Medusa, like I said, like 9 times 9, 9999, that dude, that group. If I could do it like them and do warehouses, I will rent out the place myself. build a stage in the middle. And like I said, even if it's just a few pallets, just to be at least 2 feet, a foot taller than everyone else so I could see everybody. But I don't want to be on a stage. I don't want to, like Red Rocks, that's cool because they're looking down at you. I'd be okay with that. They're looking down on you. You're down at the bottom. That's amazing. I don't know, but people looking up to you, that I can't imagine that. I wouldn't want that for me. And I know, again, many people are going to say, oh, dude, what the hell are you talking about? If you want to be famous, whatever, like, you're delusional, whatever. Let me check if this thing's still recording. My bad. Okay, it is. My bad. I got 10 minutes on this before it times out, but I don't want to be looked up at all. I don't want that at all. Maybe the music, yeah, sure, love the music, idolize the music, cherish the music, but me, no. Like, that's what I'm saying. Eventually, if I get to that point, I'm going to rent out as big of a warehouse as I need to. I'm going to throw on my event, solely me. Yes, I'm obviously need a light crew, whatever. That's different. My own crew, my own event, I'm going to want to do that because I'd rather be in the middle of a crowd, get squished, get my toe stepped on, equipment knocked over, whatever, than ever to be looked up at. Than ever to go up on a stage and everybody looking up at me, giving their hands to me. No. Again, that might be the greatest feeling ever. That must be the most rewarding feeling ever. For you to walk on the street and a fan, someone who enjoys your music to be like, hey, I like your music. Thank you for what you've done. That must be the most amazing feeling. But, and I might be dumb for thinking this, but it feels selfish to me. It feels wrong to me. I don't want that. I want to be successful enough that I could at least pay rent. I want to be successful enough, like what I'm getting paid for my job right now. Yeah, I'd like a little bit more at least. And that'd be perfect. If I could make, like, let's say $3,000 a month. I know that's a lot. I know that's a lot of money. That's crazy to say. That's insane to say. Let's say $2,000 a month. I know it's still insane, but like barely afford. If I could afford rent, groceries, gas, and what all of my expenses right now, the way I am off of music, that'd be perfect. I'm not asking to be a Fred again. I'm not asking to be a Swedish House Mafia. I'm not asking to be a Tiesto. That'd be amazing, but I don't want that. I just want to be a musician that lives comfortably off of his music without all that exposure, without all the... Again, if that happens, if I become one of the Tiestos, Armin van Buuren's, Paul van Dyk's of the world, that'd be amazing. But I still don't want my face shown. I don't at all. That's why even at these shows that I'm doing with my family, even these shows that I'm doing with friends, even the shows that these little pop-ups I'm doing at parks and stuff, I'm wearing my mask. I am wearing my mask. I don't care how small I am. I don't care if I barely cracked 500. I don't care if I barely have 300 on TikTok. I don't care if I'm barely doing like 100 on Insta. I'm gonna keep this mask on because I'd hate for that to be me. I want to be successful. I want to be this musician, but no, I don't. And that's why I'm pushing forward, because I know I could do it. I know I could do it. My peers, my friends, family telling me that I'm doing a stretch because I want to get a security for my listening event, because I want to have a certain dress code for the event, because I want to rent out a venue for my event and do it my way. And I'm getting called crazy because I don't want to be on a stage, because I want to build my stage and be with everyone. I don't want to be looked up to. That's my reason to push forward. Because how is someone else going to tell me how to run the thing I want? Yes, they could be helping me. They could be giving me genuine advice, and I appreciate that. But if that's not the way I want to take this, that's not what I'm going to do. In my opinion, this is the only thing that I've ever had full control of. My music. The music videos I put out. The short film that I put out once. This is the only thing in my life that I've ever had 1,000,000,000% control of. I know, if my peers and family see this, oh, you're being exaggerated. You've had control over whatever. Sorry, I was just checking to see if it was still recording. This is what I feel like I've had the most control of, and I'm not going to let it get taken over something that I have been planning all this. I've been making this mixtape, this album, for a year and a half now. I'm still working on some songs. I've made some songs in the summer of last year, and I'm still working on them. I am super passionate about this. This is the best music that I have been able to put out. I know I'm still putting out music that I've made a couple of weeks ago, a month ago. I don't think it compares to this, and I want to do it justice. I want to do it my way, and if you're going through something similar, or I know I'm not saying music, but like let's say you have something that you're passionate about, people are trying to take it over, don't let it happen. You need to push yourself forward. I know, who am I to say? I barely have 500 subs. I'm a nobody. But there's a reason why I probably wanted to make this. This is a reason why I feel this way. I need to take myself to the next level, and if you want to do this, you can too. But you need to take it by the horns. You need to take the bull by the horns. You need to grab it by the balls and make sure that you're doing it. Because I don't care if I gotta go into debt or something. I need to do this the way I want to. Because I am not gonna invite all my friends and family for them to be looking up to me. I am not gonna be inviting mutuals for them to be looking up to me. No. I'm gonna be doing a listening party, a set with everybody. If they want to push the button, if they want to turn down the fader in the wrong time, if they want to fucking do the high pass at the wrong time, do echo at the weirdest time, do it. That's what I want. I want everyone to be involved with me. I don't want to be looked at as if I'm above everybody else when I'm not. I'm a regular ass dude that happens to be making decent music. And I just want to share that with everybody. And I want to be able to do it the way I want to, because it's what I want, that I'm passionate about. I'm taking this by the horns, and I'm going to make sure to do it in any way I possibly can. Because this is what I want and what I need. If I happen to blow up and I get booked on the best stage ever, I'm going to find a way. Find a way to be in the crowd and play. If I can't, that's my loss. That's my loss. I don't ever want that. If I gotta play in the freaking carts that drive around EDC, the small carts, if they gotta drive me, if that's all I play, that's fine. They had this one little Corona stage. Yes, it was a little bit bigger than I'd like, but you could literally touch hands with people. You could literally get off stage and you're with the crowd. I don't know if they brought that back. I haven't gone for a couple years. If I gotta have to only be on those carts, on those small stages, so be it. So be it. I don't want to get looked up to too. I don't want my music to. I want people to like my music, not me. Because it's like, people might know me, they might know my music, but they don't know me. And sadly, I'm never gonna know everybody, at least not the way I'd like to. And that's why I want to do this. So that when it comes to like, it ends, when it comes to like, it finishes before the party or something, I could still meet them. I could still talk to everybody, get their socials. Okay, so that thing tapped out. I didn't think it was going to tap out. That's crazy, but I'm going to continue from where I stopped. I want to be able to, I want to be able to meet everybody. I want to be able to talk to everybody, have an experience with everybody. I guess a meet and greet, if you will. But no, I want to be able to do this the way I want to. And I am going to do it the way I want to. I am, because this is, in my opinion, what I feel, what I know I've had 1,000,000,000% on. Billion. If I'm sad, I was able to make music. When I was living with my mom, if I got in trouble, I was able to make music. If I got hurt while skating, I'm able to make music. If I have an off day at work, I could make music. No matter what, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I can't go back to sleep, I can make music. Again, I know this is going to be the longest video just naturally that I have with no music, just me yapping. You can't even see me. And that's fine. I want my words to resonate, not my face, not what I'm looking at, not anything. And I was going to do this live just so I could post it directly after to my channel. But I don't want to get distracted by comments. I don't want people to comment and me just ignore them. No, I want my words to resonate. I want this to be a manifestation. of my future, of me doing that, renting out the warehouse, getting everybody there, and that's it. Doing free events because of the love of the music. Yes, I know eventually I'm gonna have to make music off of this, because you can't, it's impossible. It's impossible to just, if I'm able to get so many streams on this thing, so many subs on YouTube, likes, whatever, comments, that I could live off that, perfect. I'm gonna continue to do these free events because I love the music. I love the music, and I'm only doing this for the music. I want to make music that makes people feel things the way other music has made me feel. 10 years ago, when I first discovered EDM, I mean, not 10 years ago exactly, it was like 2012, 11, 13, I don't know, shout out to my dad for that. When I figured out Hardwell, when I found out Sander Van Doorn, when I found out Pep and Rash, oh my god, if it wasn't for Pep and Rash, shout out to them, I wouldn't be doing this. If I want to make music that makes me feel the way their music made me feel, that made me feel inspired, motivated, that wanted me to push forward, that's what I want. But I don't want people to be like that and be like, oh, but it was Dan. Oh, damn. I'm gonna leave that. It wasn't Darlman that did that, because that's my second account where I did the first vent session. It wasn't Darlman, it wasn't Cubman. No, it was the music. It was the music, and I want that to be final, because again, this shit's gonna tap out again. I only got like, let me see. Okay, I got 6 minutes, but still, I don't want it to tap out again. It's already a 30-minute video of me just yapping. I want this to be a manifestation of that, of what I could become, what it could be. Because I know I could get there, but I need to push myself, because I'm not doing that. I'll have my off days. These past few days, I've been slacking out on the posts. I've been posting the most lazy stuff ever. And I haven't been getting the results. And that's fine. That's my fault. Why am I being so lazy? If I need to push forward. I need to take myself to the next step, and that's what this is. If I slack it, I need to watch this. I need to put this on to push myself, because nobody else is going to do this for me. The way I said about the music, nobody's going to produce this for me. Nobody's going to fix these mixes for me but me. Yes, I could pay for it, but I am paying for somebody to put their taste on my music. No, I'm putting my efforts into this entirely. Producing, writing, I'm even rapping now, I'm singing, I'm mixing, I'm mastering, I'm producing for others, I'm mixing for others, I'm writing for others, I'm doing more than I could have ever imagined. I never thought I'd pick up the mic to rap. Shout out to HBK Mac, shout out to Lil Seti for that. I'd never thought I'd pick up the mic. I'd never thought I'd start singing. I never thought I'd start spitting bars, even if they're the most BS, heinous, whack ass bars. I'd never think I'd start doing it. Shout out to Marky Mark at the park. He just started his SoundCloud. He put me on the track already. Shout out to these dudes for giving me a chance and letting me remix their music too. I am taking myself to this next level, and that's it. That's what this video is. And I'm sorry if anybody has sat through this, but if you have, thank you. If my peers see this is not a shot to you. I need to let this out on my channel, because if nobody's going to listen to me the way I want to, I at least will. I am going to be my own motivation. I am going to need to be my own motivation when it comes to this music, this promoting, this singing, this rapping, this mixing, all of that, video shooting, because I'm gonna start doing music videos on my own too, because nobody's gonna film it the way I want to. Nobody's gonna, and that might be selfish, but no, I'm doing this myself because I need to, and I'm going to. I'm gonna end it here, but I needed to say this, and this is just me saying what I have to say. This is my second event session. Obviously, I wasn't gonna do a third fucking 30-minute event session, 30-minute track, no. So this is perfect, but yeah. If you're interested, if you're one of the subs and you are interested in that listening party and you happen to live near me, send me a message on Insta and TikTok. If there's a way on here on comments, like the community, let me know. And if you're local, like if you're not going to be driving like an hour or so. I don't even want 30 minutes for some people, and some people are already willing to. That's terrible. Text me and we'll get in contact on Moms. But yeah, that's just it. I'm taking my career by the horns. I'm taking the bull by the horns, by the balls, and I'm taking it in the direction that I want to, because nobody is gonna do it for me. And people can give their opinions, but if it's not what I want, I'm sorry, but it's not what I want. It's not where I want to take this. I'm not gonna get idolized. I'm not gonna be on a stage. I am not. I'm gonna find a way to be in the middle of these crowds. If they're willing to come out to see me perform my music, whatever, even this listening part, just to listen it, not even see me perform, I'm gonna give them my all. And I mean that. I'm not gonna get idolized if you guys are willing to do so much for me that I can't even fathom, really. Like, thank you guys. And yeah, this thing's about to cut off, so I do gotta end it, because I'm not gonna make it a 45 or more video. I love you guys. I thank you guys so much. That's not being parasocial either. I'm blessed to have each and every one of you. You 500, and I think we just cracked 560 subs. You 320 followers, I think, on it, TikTok. And you like, I really don't know. I can't even say Instagram. I'm sorry. But we just cracked 1 million on one post. We're doing things, guys. Thank you to each and every one of you. And I'm going to keep on going for you guys. I don't care if you guys don't like this kind of video. I might never make one like this again. I just might. But I'm going to make sure to do it all for you guys. I'm going to make sure to go crazy for you guys and give you guys my all, because you guys are giving me your all. And yeah, that's it, because the video timed out. So, love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys heard this, thank you. Don't make it that mean, please. Have a blessed day, guys.